To perform ribbon spread turnover revelation, all you need is a little bit of silly putty. That's right, a little bit of silly putty goes a long way in this effect. You take a little tiny ball of it, and when I say little tiny, I'm talking about a real minuscule little ball of silly putty, no larger than the diamond on the ace of diamonds, the index pip of the ace of diamonds. It's very, very small. You take that bit of silly putty, and you place it on your third finger, at the very tip of your third finger. Now, after you place this and work it to the very tip of the finger, you'll sort of feel like you have a thumb tip on for the first time. Of course, you'll know that it's there and it seems obvious to you, but when your hand's in motion, the spectators will never see it. After the silly putty is on your finger, all four aces are on top of the deck, provided you're going to produce the four aces or your favorite four of a kind, or you simply control the spectator's selected card to the top of the deck to produce it from a ribbon spread turnover. This is how the ribbon spread turnover works. As you turn the cards over, this top card is going to make contact with the silly putty and it's going to be dragged all the way back to the center of the ribbon spread. Then your second finger is going to catch it on the very front edge and you're going to flip it up and pull it out of the ribbon spread. This is how it would look. You turn the, I'll do this very slow. You turn the ribbon spread over. Your third finger, which is curled in by the way, makes contact with that top card. As you proceed to push the cards back to the left, that top card is being dragged back with the third finger. And when you get to the center, that's when you make contact with your second finger, pull upward and outward, and the card will actually come out. It will appear as though it comes out from the center of the ribbon spread on the table. So that's for the first production. Then I continue with the ribbon spread with my left hand over to the other side. I then square up the cards and go into the second production, which is really nice because it's a variation. This time the next ace is going to be produced from my opposite hand. Instead of the hand with the silly putty, it will actually be produced with my left hand. It works the same way. The top card is going to be dragged to the center, but first you split the cards in half, running them both directions. You make contact with your third finger to the top card. You drag the top card back to the center as you close up this ribbon spread, and then you simply grab that card with your left hand and come up and give a little snap, and it will look as though it comes from the center of the spread. Now I'm doing this real slow. Let me do the last two in real time to give you an idea once again what it looks like. And you give the cards a spread. The first production is nothing more than that. The second production, sometimes I'll throw a pressure fan in just to break up the monotony of spreading the cards 4 times in a row. Sometimes I'll throw that in the center, by the way. The second production looks like this. Again, you split the cards about in the center, you come up, you produce the last card, and there are the 4 aces or the spectator's selected card that you produced from a ribbon spread. Now, like I said, you can use silly putty, which is works really great for me. It's really easy to peel off. It doesn't leave any residue on the cards. However, if you want to get a little bit fancier, you could use DAP 100% silicone rubber sealant. Now, when you put a little bit of this on your fingernail, it becomes very hard. It's still pliable. It's like rubber. Becomes very hard at the very tip of your finger. However, it takes about 30 minutes to dry. Although it lasts a lot longer, it stays on your finger a lot longer, and it's a little bit more invisible. So you might want to give this a try. You may even want to buy a fake fingernail, okay, and file it down and make it look just like your fingernail. Then maybe take some silicone, 100% silicone, and lightly coat that fingernail. Then underneath put some double stick Scotch tape so you can just simply pick up the fingernail, squeeze it on, and you're ready to go. That's another option. I have tried rubber cement. If you have rubber cement at home, give that a try. It will work. However, it doesn't stay on your finger very long. It has a tendency to come off. And last but not least, I haven't tried beeswax. I'm sure you may have some of that laying around from some of your other effects. But either way, go out, buy some silly putty. It works great. It looks great. I hope you've enjoyed it.